so the Hornets win the tip. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Johnson is out there with Newman. Then there's Mourning. Then it's Curry. And it's Bogues in at the point. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the wing jumper offline. Here's Mashburn. It's hauled in by Newman. Pass to Bogues. Now here's Curry. He's guarded by Marley. Here's Mourning, and Mourning sends it back. And here's Marley, all alone. And Curry pulls it down. Johnson, the pass to Bogues. Here's Newman. Mourning inside. He's guarded by Mourning, and Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Austin. 6 to shoot. Out to Hardaway. The offensive rebound and the dunk by Austin.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Mourning passes to Newman. Johnson the screen. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
On defense, Miami. Here's Newman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Johnson. On its way from Curry for 2.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Hardaway passes to Mashburn. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. So it's the Hornets now, still without a basket in the game. Pass to Curry, stolen by Marley. Jumps up, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now here is Mourning, and the Hornets miss again. Mashburn, the pass to Hardaway. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Mourning a screen on Hardaway. Mourning against Mourning. To end the run. Mourning with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And the Hornets call time here. On defense, the Heat. Johnson, the pass to Bogues. Charlotte moving the ball around. Marley kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Mashburn. To the middle. Here's Austin, and the dunk by Austin.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now, here is Mourning. Scoreless thus far. Over Mourning. That misses off the back.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
It drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Bogues, the pass to Curry. Back to Bogues. Shot clock at 6. Johnson the screen. Bogues, good.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes, but also we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. They get it again. It's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Bogues. Pass to Curry, over Marley. It's rebounded by Austin.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Bogues. Following the basket by Alonzo Mourning. Now Johnson. Here's Mourning. He's guarded by Mourning. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
That free throw good for Mourning. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Newman. The Heat knocking down the tray. Curry on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. Goes back up. Mourning can't make it work.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Brown outside. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Mourning. To the paint. The kick out to Brown. Hardaway from outside. And the Heat, another 3.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now, here's Bogues. Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Marley. Curry dishes to Johnson. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Bogues. And the Hornets miss again. The Heat leading by 22. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Mashburn. Good ball movement here by Miami. Brown, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Bogues the pass to Curry. Here's Newman. Morning inside. Brown on him. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Curry with the steal. Hardaway against Bogues. And the dunk by Morning.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Madison, he's checked in for the Hornets. Hill comes in for Curry. Here's Askins. Brown with a screen on Bogues. Here's Crotty. Bogues defending. And it's Brown missing. Hornets trail by 20.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now Bogues. Pass to Gill. Over Anderson. Gill misses. Gill against Anderson. Here's Crotty. Here's Askins. Nailed from three-point land.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Gill against Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Morning. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Hornets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Charlotte, Alonzo Mourning, 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Hornets. Wingate is checked in for Johnson. And Bennett subbed in for Bogues. And both free throws good for Morning. Miami leading by 21. Outside Hardaway. 1:16 left in the first. With the drive. And he converts the layup. Hardaway has got 7 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Morning inside. He's covered by Brown. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Gill against Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Crotty, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Smith. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that one's good. Gill.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Miami ahead, running away with this one. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
We've got Brown. Anderson is out there with Tim Hardaway, and it's Crotty in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Brown. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Askins. Gaddison grabs the miss. Here's Gill. It's hauled in by the Heat. Brown's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Then it's checked in for Brown.
Number 25, Tony Bennett.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Bennett kicks to Green.
Miami foul. Keith Haskins. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gill. Pass to Gaddison. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte moving it around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Hornets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Sidney Green. 2.
Free throw good, Green. And both free throws good for Green. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Timeout called, the Heat.
Calls timeout.
Start it.
Hardaway up top. Clock at 6. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Misses in close. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Gaddison. He's covered by Brown. Here's Jaminski. Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Pass to Gaddison. Now here's Bennett. Now Green. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Here's Haskins, guarded by Green. Brown, no good. Hornets trail by 21. Inside, stolen by Anderson, and it's the Heat on the break. Crotty, the pass to Anderson. Out to Hardaway. Here's Crotty. Offensive rebound. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
And the Heat making a change here. Morning's checked in.
P.J. Brown. 1.
And that one misses. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the New Jersey Nets. Gill against Anderson. Here's Curry, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Morning. Brown with a screen on Johnson. Morning dishes to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. Again, the miss by the Heat. Hornets trail by 21. Pass to Gill. The rebound by Anderson.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And now, Heather LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you, Kevin.
Merci. Morning's checked in for the Hornets. Marley against Gill. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Gill. Here's Newman. Still without a basket. 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. Charlotte no good that time either.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And here is Morning. Brown outside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. No good there off the double clutch.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Newman. Curry against Hardaway. Trying to get open is Johnson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Marley. Back to Hardaway. There's the 3, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Yeah, and Hardaway there squared up from distance. He is as reliable as it gets from outside.
Gill against Marley. Gill kicks to Morning. Up and in on the layup. Morning's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Morning. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Check out Morning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Austin, he's checked in for P.J. Brown. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Bogues is checked in. Johnson outside. Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, how about the quick feet there by Hardaway? Terrific at getting to his spot on the floor.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
One shot.
1.
And with the handle that Tim Hardaway has, boy, he can be fun to watch. There's an obvious joy to his game that you have to appreciate.
Now here's Bogues. At the top of the key, Curry to the wing right side. Mourning with the screen. Goes up to the stripe. Newman with the bucket.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting it.
Pass to Marley. The 3. Larry Johnson grabs the miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Newman. Back to Bogues. Now here is Mourning. Over Austin. It's hauled in by the Heat. Austin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now, here's Bogues. Pass to Curry. Here's Mourning, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist from Dan Marley. Hardaway has got 17. Here's Newman. Outside Curry. Stolen by Marley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Heat have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Team foul. Now at the line, Thunder Dan Marley. 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Mourning a screen on Marley. Newman the pass to Bogues. 5 on the clock. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Now, here is Mourning. He's got 8. He gets it in there. Morning's got 10 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Bogues. Pass to Curry. Here's Newman. Johnson the screen. Down low. And stolen by Mourning. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Crotty. Good ball movement here by Miami. Mourning a screen on Curry. Marley passes to Mourning. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
And with his power and size, Mourning can be a headache to defend. Point proven there with him drawing the foul.
2 shots.
That free throw good for Mourning.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
And both free throws good for Mourning. The Hornets on offense. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Marley with it. He has 6. Pass to Mashburn. Now Mourning. He's guarded by Mourning. Over Mourning. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Curry. Here's Newman. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
15 seconds left in the first half. To the inside. Here's Mourning, and Mourning sends it back. And so it's the Miami Heat out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Miami Heat.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
It's time now to take a look at how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted. But it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to see who's leading so far.
Don't give them too much credit, Kenny. Some fans know what they're talking about, most don't.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? Tim Hardaway, an impressive effort here today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
On the court for the Hornets, Newman is out there with Johnson. Then it's Curry. Then there's Mourning, and it's Bogues in at the point guard position. Bogues against Hardaway. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Mashburn. No good on the three. And here's Charlotte. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Marley.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Pass to Mashburn. They set the pick. Austin kicks to Hardaway. Here's Mourning. The Hornets pull it in. Mourning's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Bogues. Mourning with the screen. Bogues against Hardaway. Curry passes it to Newman. Launches it from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Mourning's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Mashburn. 7 points in the game. Marley kicks to Austin. On the wing, Hardaway. Lets it go with a 3. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Pass to Curry. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Austin. Austin's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
For 3. Mashburn no good.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just 1 of their first 4 attempts.
Johnson down low, guarded by Hardaway. Mourning with the screen. High post shot. Over Mourning. And again, the Hornets missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
That one falls.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Newman. Curry deciding where to go with it. Over Marley. And they get it back. Bogues against Hardaway. Mourning a screen on Hardaway. Bogues the pass to Newman. Charlotte again missing. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Drills the three-pointer. Marley's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's the Hornets' ball. Nothing yet for them in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Mourning. They could use a bucket. Back to Bogues. Hardaway with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Mourning. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got assist number 8 here in this one already. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Miami.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Mashburn. He's got 9. Pass to Marley. From outside the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Mourning with the screen. He takes it in. Now here's Bogues. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
3 points.
He's got 5.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Miami.
From deep, Marley. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Newman the pass to Bogues. Curry on the wing. Now here's Bogues. He has 5. Johnson outside. On its way from Curry for 2, and it's Mourning with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Charlotte. Pass to Newman. Here's Curry. Over to the wing. Johnson with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Bogues. Softly drops in the floater. Bogues has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
And here's Austin, covered by Johnson. Mourning with the screen. Here's Hardaway. Mourning. Great positioning on the putback.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And here's Bogues. He's got 7. Pass to Newman for the 3. With the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Mourning's got 13.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Now, here is Mourning. 18 points for him. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 6 on the shot clock. Connects from 3-point range. Hardaway has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Miami. Hardaway has gone an excellent 4 of 6 shooting from the arc. Here's Newman. Now Bogues. Pass to Mourning. And stolen by Mourning. Bogues against Hardaway. Mourning a screen on Curry. On the wing, Hardaway. Bogues defending. Clock at 4. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry kicks to Bogues. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Austin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the dunk by Mourning.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Bogues with it. 7 points in the game. And the dunk by Mourning.
And Bogues, no doubt, terrific at his ability to dish the rock. His vision is off the charts.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And the Hornets making a change here. Gaddison's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Mourning. Here's Hardaway. He's got 25. And finished off by Anderson.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Mourning. Miami grabs the miss.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now, here's Bogues. Outside Curry. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bucket is good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
There's 1:59 left to play in the 3rd. Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Outside Hardaway. This one for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Hardaway has got 11 in the second half.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Left side, Curry. Wide open shot is on the money. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Crotty. He has 5. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good, shot missing.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Curry kicks to Bogues. Hardaway with the steal. And it's good, 2 points. Hardaway has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
Here's Mourning, and he comes up with the deuce. Mourning's got 20.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Hardaway. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Now, here's Bogues. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Heat out front, just dominating this one. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Anderson. And it's Pinckney in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
Here's Brown. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Jaminski, good.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Right wing. Here's Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Now, here's Bennett. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Gill kicks to Johnson. 3-pointer. Rebound by Pinckney. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
So both teams changing it up here. Brown the pass to Anderson. Back to Brown. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Boston Celtics. And then on Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And for that matchup with the 76ers, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great matchup when those two face off.
Morning's checked in for Charlotte. Down low. From 6 feet. It's hauled in by the Heat. Brown's got 11 rebounds in the game. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Bowen sinks the three-pointer. Bowen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Gill kicks to Smith. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this, it only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Morning, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. There's the lob to Brown. An even 3-on-3 break. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. Gill the pass to Morning. To the middle. Here's Bowen. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Here's Gill. Just 5 to shoot to stop the run. Good D by Anderson.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And it's the Hornets' ball. Pass to Morning. Johnson in the corner. Smith outside. Gill against Anderson. Here's Gill. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
Grant, he's checked in for Miami. And then for Charlotte, Newman's checked in for Gaddison. Curry comes in for Gill. And it's Bogues in for Smith. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Charlotte now. Inside. Can they get it? And Morning with the real nice bucket inside. Morning's got 22 points.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Bowen. Covered by Johnson. Bowen's shot is off. Grant against Bogues. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Johnson. Fades. It's hauled in by the Heat. Brown's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Anderson dishes to Brown, and no good, trying to use the glass. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Newman. He's covered by Brown. Here's Mourning. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Grant. What a terrific move that was. Grant's got his first bucket of the night.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Outside Curry. Charlotte no good that time either.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's Bowen. Back to Grant. Pass to Bowen. To the paint. Curry with the steal. And here's Bogues. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Now here's Bogues. Mourning inside. Brown's there. Newman the pass to Bogues. Over Grant. And it's Bogues missing.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
It's Brown on the wing. Grant outside. Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Grant. Anderson outside. Grant against Bogues. Here's Bowen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Grant for 3. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Mourning's pass to Bogues. Mourning a screen on Grant. And Mourning throws it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. And so Grant will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Bowen. Askins passes to Bowen. Nails the wide open jump shot. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Bogues. Pass to Curry. Mourning with the screen. Into the lane. Newman up again. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Grant the pass to Askins. Here's Bowen. Covered by Johnson. The high post shot. Hornets with the rebound. Outside Curry. Pass to Newman. Johnson inside. Defended by Anderson. Johnson, good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Out to the wing. Now here's Anderson. Back to Grant. Tries a three. It's hauled in by Newman. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bogues. Morning a screen on Grant. Here's Bogues. Here's Morning. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball as we present our player of the game.